You have thyroid problems. Or maybe you have been exhausted for years. You cannot lose weight no matter what you do. No energy. Hair falling out, sleep is off, and the doctors say thyroid, a hormonal issue, take medication, monitor your levels, and you do. But you may have noticed something. The medication creates a temporary balance. But that feeling does not go away. That exhaustion does not go away. That heaviness, that inner tightness does not go away. Because the problem is not only in the gland. Life is a mirror. What you see on the outside is a reflection of what you carry on the inside. And the body is part of that mirror. Every chronic illness, every recurring symptom is trying to tell you something. Today I'm going to tell you what that something is. The thyroid gland is in the neck, in the throat, and the throat holds a very specific place in the human body. It is where you find your voice, where you express yourself, where you carry what is inside you out into the world. And now I'm going to ask you something. How much of a voice do you actually have in your life? Can you say no? Can you protect your boundaries? Can you say what you feel? Or do you swallow it most of the time? You swallow and swallow and swallow. You want to say something, but you cannot. You want to tell someone something, but you cannot bring yourself to do it. You want to set a limit, but you cannot. And that feeling stays inside, unsaid, unexpressed, held. In the mathematics of life, the body never lies. The body speaks where the mind stays silent, and the throat region is exactly where this happens. The thyroid is like a storage space for everything that was never said. But underneath that, there is something even deeper. Why can you not say it? Because you learned early. Making your voice heard was dangerous. Either punishment came, or you were rejected, or ignored, or the opposite, making noise was pointless because no one was listening anyway. And in that time, very early on, you made a decision. Stay silent, adapt, do not push, make yourself small. That decision was made without awareness, but it is still running. Now think about this. What were the authority figures in your life like? Was your father harsh, punishing? Or was he absent, but you spent years waiting for his approval? Or was there an institution, a system, a structure, something that constantly pressured you, minimized you, cut off your voice? In the mathematics of life, the masculine principle gives direction, protects, builds structure. But when that principle does not function in a healthy way, it turns into pressure. A child exposed to that kind of authority gradually buries their voice inside. My voice does not matter. Whatever I feel, expressing it is dangerous. If I comply, I will be loved. If I stay small, I will be safe. And the brain records that decision, carries it for decades. That pressure descends into the throat region, constantly swallowing, constantly suppressing, constantly shrinking. All of it accumulates there, and the thyroid gland tries to function right in the middle of all that buildup. Sometimes it overworks, sometimes it shuts down. But in both cases, the message is the same. There is something inside that was never said. And now you need to understand something. This is not a weakness. This is a recording, a decision a small child made in order to survive. That child made that decision alongside you. And that child wants something from you, to give your voice back. So where does healing begin? It begins with noticing. Where in your life are you burying your voice? Where do you want to say no but cannot? Where are you suppressing what you feel? The answers to those questions are exactly where your thyroid is speaking. Then it begins with permission. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to say it at the right moment with the right words. One small step is enough. One no. One, this is making me uncomfortable. One boundary. One truth. And at the deepest level, it begins with revisiting that belief system. The decision that making your voice heard is dangerous most likely belongs to a child. And you are no longer that child. The pressure received from authority buried the voice inward. And when life wants that voice back, The thyroid begins to speak. It is sending you a message. What was held inside can no longer be contained. It wants to come out. The question is whether you will listen. Your body was never your enemy. It was always trying to speak to you. Your thyroid is doing the same. This is not just a hormonal issue. This is the body of someone who has been carrying an unspoken voice for years. That voice is yours. And taking it back is where the healing begins. Life is telling you something. This is not a coincidence. In the next video, we will decode another sign. Until that moment, keep your eyes open. God is speaking.